Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So this is going to be a reading for the month of 18. So I'm going to be doing things just a little bit differently because it is the season of love. So hopefully you guys get lots of love in read. I'm going to be doing a different spread because I want to just kind of experiment with things. If you guys prefer this new spread, then please comment and let me know. If you prefer the older way of doing things with the other spread I usually do, comment and let me know which one you guys prefer. Okay, so also if you would like a private reading with me, all the information you need is in the description link, and all that social media information is also on the screen, so you can go ahead, follow me. And yeah, so let's get into your reading. Okay, Capricorn, so in the past you deserve love, you are lovable. And here we've got the Four of Air, so time to take rest or a vacation, allow more time before making a decision, meditate, provide answers. And you've got the Ten of Pentacles. So some of you may be really focusing on work lately, and you may be taking a rest from someone, and you're kind of wondering now, it's like, does this person see me as lovable? Or you know, your love interest could be wondering, do you see them as lovable? But they're just saying that you deserve love. You know, some of you be actually taking a break from love right now, and it's just reminding you that you are lovable. Okay, but with the Ten of Pentacles, I can see that you've been focusing on work. So the emphasis, you know, has been kind of on work and finances, and not so much on love, even though it could be, you know, that you do really want love. So in the present, we have playfulness to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. And then we've got the Nine of Fire, don't give up, protect that which you've created, have courage and believe in yourself. And we've got the Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, sorry. So even if you're single, or whether you're just seeing someone, you're kind of getting back to yourselves, in the sense that I feel like you're kind of getting your happiness back. You know, it's like you've recovered from whatever has happened, and you're now ready for this Ten of Cups energy, and you're ready to be happy again. For some of you, you know, you're not willing to give up on a situation, and you know, you're kind of defending it. So it's like, I feel like even though things have a potential here to be really good with the Ten of Cups, you're still kind of you know, being a little bit defensive here with the Nine of Fire. You know, I feel like someone is being really, really persistent. And again, you have playfulness. So don't be too serious, Capricorn, okay? Allow, you know, yourselves just to have fun. Be like playful. And then this will lead to happiness, okay? So in your future, you have trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. You have some really good cards. So you have a new beginning that's coming to you, an exciting new opportunity, career advancement, change your life now, and the Sun. So this is like a golden opportunity here that you guys have, you know, and this is a love reading. So, you know, I feel like this is love. For some of you, it may be to do with career as well, but you know, I feel like there's a new start that's coming for you, okay? And you just have to have faith. So there's definitely a new start that's coming, but you do need to have faith. This is a really good chance that you guys have, okay? And the Sun is one of the best cards in the tarot deck, and you have this as a future card. So I really, really like this, okay? So things are definitely moving forward for you. So your obstacles, you have chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. And we have the King of Air. Speak your mind with confidence. Seek out professional advice. Balance mental and emotional considerations. And you also have the Eight of Pentacles. So some of you are just feeling trapped in a situation right now. And you have the King of Air. So it could be you're kind of worried about the attraction or the chemistry in the relationship, or between you and the person you're thinking about, because the King of Air is someone who's emotionally detached. So it could be that someone is worried about the attraction, you know, because you're being a little bit emotionally disconnected from somebody. Or it could be the other way around. Maybe someone's been a little bit emotionally cold with you, and that's kind of making you think, what's happened to the chemistry? It might be a Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, because the King of Air can represent air signs. but it doesn't have to be that sign. It just represents someone being emotionally cold. Okay, and here we have speak your mind with confidence. So it's saying as well, seek out professional advice, balance mental and emotional considerations. So it could be here that someone is not actually telling you how attracted they are to you as well. Okay, and I'm going to clarify the Eight of Swords once I go through the reading, just to find out, you know, why someone is feeling trapped. So the factors in your life right now. You have true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. And I'm seeing a fire sign, Queen of Wands. So this is a Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. And you have the Queen of Water. So it may be a Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. It's not necessarily gender specific. Okay, but I am seeing you falling in love with someone. Relationships develop to a new level. Trust your intuition. Care for yourself and others. So someone here could want to offer emotion. Someone here could, you know, want to express how they feel. And it may be a fire sign, again, it may be a water sign as well. But I see that you're wanting things to really kind of develop between you and this person. And, you know, you do see this as a true love. So this is beautiful. Okay, so their factors. They have honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So this person does want to see you as well. They want to spend time with you. It may be a fellow earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It may be a Leo. But it's saying make time for those around you. Take a sensible approach. Deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. So if there has been a situation that caused you to take this thought of air energy, this time of rest, away from this person, strength can be the emotional strength to move forward in a situation and actually forgive something. So if you've had an argument, it could be that this person is going to have the emotional strength or wants to have the emotional strength to kind of forgive you. I see you pushing through it. And if you want to get back to this honeymoon period, you need to be kind and understanding and make time for this person. Okay, this person wants you to make time for them and they want to make time for you. Okay, so pay attention to that, Capricorn. So what you want, forgiving and learning. So you guys want to be forgiven for something, and I do see that this person will be willing to forgive you, because again, going back to the strength card, it can also represent having that emotional strength to move forward and forgive. So you do have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So I feel like you want to be forgiven for something. For some of you, this will be an Aquarius with the star. But at the same time, you know, you're feeling positive. You're feeling definitely a little bit optimistic about this situation. And it's saying happy times. Make positive, optimistic long-term plans and on the right path. But I feel like this could be an Aries, but I more feel like it's you wanting to take control of the situation. Okay, but I feel like if you've done something, Capricorn, and you want to be forgiven for something, I feel like try approaching it with like a kind of humbleness. Okay, for some of you this would be an Aquarius, for some of you this would be an Aries. Some of you, it could be that you've been hurt by an Aquarius or by an Aries, and you be considering forgiving them, and it's like both of you have learnt from this situation. So that's an interesting one. So what they want: love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So this person is focusing on themselves at the moment. And here we have the Ace of Earth, the inflow of abundance, a promising business venture, important documents or contracts. So this person does want a new start, but at the same time you have the Towers. So I feel what this is saying is this person is not willing to deal with bullshit, to be honest, Capricorn. If you offer them a second chance, they kind of want it to be built on stronger foundation. So whether you're a woman watching this person or a man, this man or this woman that you're dealing with, they want a secure start. Okay, they don't want things to be built on unstable foundation. This person needs security. You know, they're kind of offering you a olive branch here, but if you're not coming across as though you're serious about this person is just going to be like, fine, I'm just going to love myself, and I'm going to put myself first. So this person kind of wants to know that you're serious here with the Ace of Earth, and that they're not going to be dealing with this Tower energy if they decide to pursue things with you. Again, again as well, this is earth energy, and you are represented by Earth, so I feel like this person definitely does want another chance with you, but just make sure that you show them that you're serious. Okay, so the crowning energy, you have somebody coming in and making an offer, and you have the World, a job well done, joy, contentment and gratitude, the path towards enlightenment. So this would be a Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer with the Knight of Cups, and this person is going to make an offer to maybe come and see you, or for you to come and see them. And the reason why I say that is that someone is fallen in love and they want to get to know you more. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So have a conversation, really try to get to know this person, allow this person to get to know you, and you can very much finish this cycle that you've been kind of going through. I definitely feel like you're entering a new phase now, and the only way to kind of end this cycle that you have been going through is by kind of dropping your guard. Don't be so serious, Capricorn. Be serious in love and have good intentions, but learn to be playful, learn to laugh, learn to have fun. And this is why you've got playfulness here. For me, sometimes playfulness can mean as well that, you're not really being fun, and I know that Capricorn is a very hard-working, dedicated sign, but that can sometimes mean that you're a little bit too serious sometimes. So just try and be a little bit more playful, okay, when this person says that they want to get to know you a bit more. Okay, so I'm definitely seeing as well that as you get to know someone more, you two are going to fall even more in love. So it's really good. These are really good positive energies here, so it's like, as you allow this person in more, as you get to know this person more, they're falling more and more in love with you, and you could be falling more and more in love with them. So I love this. This is really good. So in your outcome, you have finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now, and this is followed by the Five of Earth. Fears surrounding money, the wisdom to accept help from others, uncertain self-employment. But we also have the Eight of Wands. So I feel like you are going to be messaging somebody, but it's almost like, even though there's like communication between you both, someone is still feeling pushed out, and it's because of your career, or it could be their career. I feel like with Capricorn, you guys are so focused on your security and focused on money. You're not making time for love. Even though there's messages and things like that, it's like you're not focusing on love. So I'm going to clarify why the Five of Earth is here right now. So let's have a look. The Five of Earth also represents the Five of Pentacles, which is the card of... It's this card here, the Five of Pentacles. It's the same card. It's the card of being left out in the cold. So it's like someone does want to get to know you, but and someone's messaging you and they're saying, I want to see you, but it's like, no, I'm sorry, I can't. I don't have money to come and see you, or no, I'm sorry, I can't. I have to work. It may be this person is being like that with you. So clarification on the Five of Earth. Why is the Five of Earth here for Capricorn? Yeah, okay, so someone is being patient here. So this is an interesting one. It's like someone is feeling left out in the cold, but it's like they've not completely gone. Someone is trying to make an effort, but it's like you're still leaving them out in the cold, and someone is being patient with you. Or this could be vice versa. It may be you're really trying with someone, but they're kind of leaving you out in the cold. So clarification on the Five of Earth and the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. So someone's not really taking a risk anymore in the situation. Someone's not really having faith. Then they're not willing to take a risk or take a leap of faith in the situation. And I feel like you actually do have really good intentions, Capricorn, but this person is losing faith in the situation to the point where they're not going to take a risk with you because you're not, you're putting your money and your career before love. If it's not you, then it may be the person you're dealing with, and you're just not willing to take a risk anymore. You're not willing to have faith in this situation. So, finances and career. Clarification on finances and career. Clarification on finances and career. Yeah, right, okay. I feel like some of you are moving away from somebody in order to get a job. Maybe that someone leaves to get a new job, or someone has to go away for work, and this person is just kind of like being patient. So I see two kind of scenarios that could play out here. So someone may be going away for work, and this person is having faith in the situation, and they're being patient, but at the same time they're feeling left out in the cold. So what you need to do to reassure this person, if it's you that's going away for work, is just message them. Or it might be your partner that's kind of going away for work and you're feeling left out in the cold, but you're still kind of being patient and having faith in the situation. Just make sure that there's communication between you both. So why is the 8 of Wands here? King of Swords. So some of you, it is a air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. They have some kind of money issues, or you have money issues, but either way, money and work is a factor in this. So some of you are going to be receiving a message from a Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, or you'll be messaging them. Okay, so I feel like that's enough now, so I'm going to move on to clarify other things. Okay, so I'm going to go back and clarify this Tower. So this is what the person wants. Okay, so they're working on themselves, they do want a new start, but the Tower's here. So this person will be kind of deciding whether or not to stay or go as well. But this person wants to know that things are kind of stable, things are kind of you know, grounded and secure. They're not willing to put up with this anymore. Clarification on the Tower. Why is the Tower here? Okay, so it may be that this person is just, you know, kind of feeling a little bit lonely, and this may be causing them to behave a certain way. Clarification on the Tower. For some of you, you could be dealing with a Virgo that's a little bit all over the place. Clarification on the Tower. Okay, so 2 cards came out here. So this person is kind of worried there's going to be an ending. And it's like they're emotionally withdrawing with the Queen of Swords. It may be a air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. It may be a Virgo here with the Hermit card. But I feel like this person is really kind of worried that there's going to be this ending. But it can go either one of 2 ways, because you have the Ace of Earth here. So let's clarify the Ace of Earth. Clarification on the Ace of Earth. The Hierophant. So there's definitely an opportunity of commitment here, but this person is still kind of worried. So for some of you, you may have a new chance with a Taurus, but I more see, you know, there is a offer of commitment here, and this is stable, this is grounded. Okay, so I like this. So, but at the same time, I feel like this person is really kind of anxious. They're really kind of worried. Okay, so yeah. They're worried that there's this ending between you both. So, right, so as a obstacle, let's look at why the 8 of Swords is here. Why is the 8 of Swords here as an obstacle? Clarification, the 8 of Swords. Okay, so someone may be dealing with someone else. Maybe that you have a partner, but you've fallen in love with someone else, and that's why you're feeling trapped. It could be the other person, maybe they're kind of talking to someone else, and that's why they're feeling trapped. It could be a Aquarius, Gemini, Libra here with the Knight of Swords. Why is the Knight of Swords here? Why is the Knight of Swords here? but this person wants something from you. This person is coming in and they're trying to manifest something. And to be honest, I'm not sure if it's a good or bad thing because of the Three of Pentacles. No, okay. This person's being a little bit deceitful. So I feel like, not to bash air signs, I have a lot of air in my chart. I have a lot of water in my chart as well. But I don't want to bash air signs. Like I said, I do have a lot of air in my chart. But I think you need to be careful of air signs for the month of May if you're dealing with one romantically. Because this person is like rushing in. They're being a bit of a trickster. And you got the Seven of Swords, which is someone lying, sneaking around, and it's surrounding a third party situation. So if you're dealing with a immature air sign romantically, you need to be a little bit careful of this person. And this could be why the Tower energy came up as well. Person just want a ending to a difficult situation. Okay. Anything else I want to clarify? No. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to clarify what's going on for those of you that are dealing with earth, air, fire and water signs. So we've got water, air, fire and earth. Queen of Earth. Okay. So what is going on for Capricorns who are dealing with water signs? Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Capricorns who are dealing with Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer for the month of 18. Going on for Capricorns who are dealing with water signs for the month of 18. Water signs. Okay. The Lovers. Ooh. Okay, so this is a soulmate connection that you have. And as I always say with this card, it's like there's this woman and there's this man, and they're being blessed by this angel, and they have to go on this journey and climb this mountain together. But at the same time, the way for this to work is you have to be completely open with this person, okay, especially water signs, because they're so intuitive. So you have to really drop your guard emotionally and let this person in. And notice how they're naked. So this means, you know, that they're completely vulnerable with one another and they're seeing each other for who they really are. So you have to really just accept this person for who they are, okay? But I'm definitely seeing love between you and a water sign if you're dealing with water signs. So what else is going on for Capricorns dealing with water signs? Page of Cups. So you're falling in love with this person, they're falling in love with you. The Lovers and the Page of Cups can signify someone's finding out they're pregnant. So that's an interesting one. One more card for Capricorns dealing with water signs for the month. Okay, I'm liking this. So yeah, for those of you that are dealing with water signs, it's fine. So what about Capricorns who are dealing with air signs for the month of the 18th? What about Capricorns who are dealing with Aquarius, Gemini, Libra? Okay. So this person is being stubborn. They're not letting go of you, or you're not letting go of them. Remember, air signs are Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. So what about Capricorns who are dealing with air signs for the month of Queen of Cups? So you be offering emotions to this person be offering emotions to you, but I feel like this person does have feelings for you, but yeah, air signs can sometimes come off as cold, but they still do have emotions. I feel like there's two types of air signs you'll be dealing with. You'll be dealing with a mature air sign who's got their shit together, and then you might be dealing with like an immature air sign. I would say be careful of immature air signs. Okay. Messages for Capricorns dealing with air signs for 18. There's that 8 of Swords again. So you're feeling trapped in a situation with this person, or they're feeling trapped with you. Why is this person feeling trapped? Like, what is going on here? And it's funny because as an obstacle, you had this on top of the King of the King of Swords. So it's like a repeating message. So why is this person feeling trapped in the situation? Why is this person feeling trapped in this situation? For some of you, it may be a Aquarius, but it's like they're lacking faith. They're not able to see where this situation is going, and it may be causing them just to not have faith in the situation, even though they're not letting you go, and they do have feelings for you. Okay, one more card actually for for Capricorns who are dealing with air signs. There is a potential here. This is kind of confusing. I feel if you're dealing with air signs, it can either go one of two ways. For some of you, you need to be careful of air signs, but for some of you that are dealing with, again, an air sign who's got their shit together, there's a offer of happiness here. So, okay, what about Capricorns who are dealing with fire signs for the month of the 18th? You're going to be getting a lot of messages, a lot of communication from this person. And you're thinking about this person a lot, or they're thinking about you a lot. And again, they're kind of anxious. Capricorns who are dealing with fire signs for the month of King of Wands. So this person is kind of like their way or no way. Why's the King of Wands here? Yeah, okay. You'll be dealing with a air sign that's a little bit argumentative because they're anxious about something. And there's just kind of silly little arguments. One more card for Capricorns who are dealing with air signs, with fire signs, sorry, for the month of Capricorns who are dealing with fire signs. Capricorns who are dealing with fire signs for the month of but there is an opportunity of a new beginning. So, okay, what about Capricorns who are dealing with fellow earth signs for the month of Ooh. Wow, okay, so you've got the Four of Cups reversed. So someone will be paying attention to you. Why is the Four of Wands reversed here? Okay, so I feel like now someone will be taking you up on a offer. And they're willing to take a risk with you possibly. For those of you that watch readings, you know I don't usually do reversals, but the Four of Cups came out in reverse. So it's like this person is kind of coming out of discontentment. They may be actually willing to take a risk and take you up on an offer. That's an interesting one. So Capricorns who are dealing with fellow earth signs for the month of 18. Yeah, okay, so this is definitely someone from the past. This person will be thinking a lot about the past, but they're thinking about what it is that they want. You know, this person also have options as well. So that's what I have for Capricorn for the month of so I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. I hope you guys have a brilliant day, and I'll see you for reading. Bye, Capricorn.